Whether there was a war or not, for a soldier serving far from home, a vacation was as valuable as a mountain. Receiving leave on time felt like unearthing the four great treasures. For men who spent their lives under constant threat, the thought of returning home to loved ones was the greatest joy. This story is told through memories of a time when soldiers and officers alike rarely had the chance to even think about taking leave. On the morning of October 16th, 2006, over 200 naval personnel prepared eagerly to start their leave. Though going home, they were dressed in full uniform because they were traveling in Navy buses as part of an official convoy. 12 buses in total, escorted by cab vehicles and motorbikes, left the Trincomalee Naval Base at 10:30 a.m. Each bus carried sailors with weapons in hand, for the journey was never safe. These firearms would later be surrendered at Digampathana Intermediate Camp, a place where sailors routinely switched from uniform to civilian clothes. At the same time, 3 more buses departed from Colombo's Rangala Naval Base, carrying sailors returning from leave. Around midday, both groups would converge at Digampathana. What was usually a quiet gravel pit area suddenly transformed into a hive of activity. Hundreds of men handing over rifles, helmets, and bulletproof vests, preparing to switch into the comfort of civilian life, if only for a few days. It was a familiar process, carried out several times a week. But that day, something was different. As sailors moved busily around, a blue Isuzu elf truck approached from the Dambulla side. The driver, in a black t-shirt, shouted, "No brakes! No brakes!" The vehicle, instead of slowing, charged directly towards the parked buses. Sailors turned to look. Some waved, others stepped back. And then, a massive explosion tore through Digampathana. The ground shook, smoke and fire engulfed the convoy. In an instant, life was replaced by death and chaos. Bodies of sailors who only moments before had been laughing and preparing for leave lay shattered beyond recognition. Others screamed in agony, bleeding from grievous wounds. Helmets and rifles lay scattered among twisted metal. Only the mangled chassis and engine block remained of the deadly truck. Uninjured sailors rushed to save their brothers. Local villagers, though terrified, hurried to help. Mobile phones rang endlessly in pockets of the fallen. Wives, mothers, girlfriends desperately calling to confirm safety. Some phones rang again and again, unanswered. One sailor, among the first victims, received 47 text messages that day, each one a final, unanswered call of love.